Hello everyone, my name is Sumit. In this video we are going to see how can we integrate SailPoint IIQ with Okta to achieve a single sign-on. This single sign-on will be at the SailPoint side where Okta will be acting as IDP and SailPoint IIQ is the service provider, SP. So the first step towards that is we will have to have a tenant at the Okta side which will be acting as IDP. So I have one here which I have registered with my email address. There should be common users between Okta and SailPoint. So for that I have some sample users here in the directory of Okta, and we are going to use this first user here for testing purpose. The next step is application. So we will have to have one application. So let's click on this button and we'll click on SAML 2.0, which is the supported protocol to configure this application. Once we click next, we need to have a name for the application. So let me call it as this, and we'll keep the default values as it is for now. Click next. I'll copy the URL from here, which needs to be put up here. So let me put something like this for all the three different URLs. The name ID format is the default one, which is unspecified for now. Here we need to change the application username as email. So which means that what IDP or Okta will do is it is going to fetch the email address value from the user and then form that in the SAML packet and send that to the SP. And these are some additional attributes which can be also passed to the SP if required. Then we click next, and we click on this checkbox, and then that's it. So we are finished with the half of the configurations. Then the next thing is we'll have to create on the assignments, because we have to assign this application to at least one user. So I will click on assign to people and click on this user Ramesh, assign, save. So this is done. So only Ramesh can access this application. Apart from this, if we go to the let me just check here. I think single sign-on. Yeah. So there's a button here which is view SAML setup instructions. So when we click on that, there are three different parameters which we have to capture and then provide that at the SP side. So the next step is I'm going to log into the SailPoint with SP admin credentials and go to the general settings, login configuration, so and then SSO configuration. So I have already copied all the configurations here. So let's compare how do we do that. So from the Okta side, from the from the IDP side, the first URL, which is the IDP SSO URL, is copied here in the second text box. Then the IDP's issuer URL here is copied at the entity ID issuer text box here, and then the public certificate here is copied here in the certificate section. Once that is done, then there are a few parameters which have to be put in the SP side. So this is nothing but the URL of SailPoint IIQ in entity ID issuer and the SAML URL for ACS as well. The SAML binding is going to be HTTP post. We have specified the format as unspecified there in Okta, so the same is mentioned here. No need to change anything. This is the important configuration at SailPoint side. So this tells SailPoint which particular user is going to be coming from IDP, and then how to identify the user at the SailPoint. So in my example, what I'm doing here is the assertion attributes object, which is nothing but a map, is going to store all the attributes which are coming from the IDP side. So from there we are getting the name ID, and this name ID attribute is going to get me the email address because we have configured that way in the IDP side. I'm printing the value of the email, and then with that user, this code is searching that in the SailPoint. So basically this particular user is going to be returned to the SailPoint, and that's how SailPoint will recognize that the user is the same one which is coming from IDP, and then he can log in here. Once that is done, I think we are good with the configurations. So let me click here. Right now, to show you the demo, the first use case is the IDP initiated single sign-on. So for that I will let me close this and I will open the browser. So for the IDP initiated SSO, I have clicked on this URL, which is the IDP URL, and this is the user ID of the user. I'm going to pass the password here. So the first contact is at the IDP side. Once that is done, the user can see the authorized application. So I will click on this, and we can see that with the help of SAML, the user can see the home page of SailPoint now. So this is the home page. So Ramesh is the user, and he can see the home page of SailPoint. The second use case is SP initiated single sign-on. So for that I will open Edge, different browser, and let me put the URL of SP. So the moment I put the URL of SP, which is SailPoint, it is showing me the login ID here. So I will do the same thing. I'm going to put the username password of the same user. So this time it will go to the IDP, and then immediately it will going to show me the SailPoint portal. So this is the user here. That's it from my side. Hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much.